Day 3 of Invictus, and we have new manufacturers on the showroom floor. Misk, Crusader, Mirai, and Tumbril all have ships available to rent in the expo hall for the next 2 days, so make sure you get in and check them out. Just like yesterday, we've got a new Warbond. We'll get to that real quick, but we also still have 4 quantity-limited ships coming up. These are not discounted at all, and instead they're only available for a limited time and a limited stock level. So when they sell out, they're gone until they have another specific sale for them. Personally, I don't own any of them. I'm not going to buy them, but I cover the sales because I know some people are definitely interested in buying them. So the next available time and stock limited ship will be the Idris P and Javelin. These will be available Tuesday the 21st and Wednesday the 22nd. The information given in Spectrum isn't quite clear, but it looks like they will both be available during each of the waves below on both days. I hope that's the case, and I hope they don't switch them out where they have one day and one another day. It was kind of ambiguous, so I'm going with the information I have here, folks. Later in the week, we've got the Kraken and Kraken Privateer. They will have a limited stock sale on Saturday, May 25th and Sunday, May 26th. So now on to the most important part of the video today, the analysis of Warbond CCUs. The only one we have available is a Starfarer Gemini. It's a $20 discount, so $20 savings if you buy the Warbond version. And we've got a pretty good no-brainer here if you've been playing the game, if you've been playing the CCU game this Invictus, you probably picked up one of these Constellation Aquilas, and that is a $5 spend for $20 worth of savings. That's a no-brainer. If for whatever reason you've got FOMO right now because you didn't pick up the Aquila, the Mole here, that makes an excellent choice. It obviously didn't pop up yesterday when Argo was in the Expo Center, but it may come up later. And the Mole, I think they literally release the Mole on Warbond sales maybe twice, 3 times a year. It's probably one of the most common Warbond CCUs that you can get. So the Mole would make an excellent choice if for whatever reason you didn't pick up a Constellation Aquila and you want to go to the Gemini or something in a higher price bracket. Again, going down the stack here, we've got special editions of the Argo Mole. Never pick these up, again, unless you have that particular ship already, because you probably bought it outright, and you really want to get out of it for whatever reason. Yeah, I suppose that would be one use case where it could be done, but otherwise, don't do that. The Sith is it's a limited edition ship, and it's like you have to do something special to even make it available to purchase, and they've never had a Warbond on this yet. They probably won't. So there's, at least not now. They may in the future, but it looks like all alien ships, they're going to revamp again, or they've already done it, but they've done it in Squadron 42, which is a single-player version of Star Citizen. And until they release, there's some date that they have in their head where Star Citizen and Squadron 42 will kind of reach parity, where all the Squadron 42 tech and ships and revamps, etc., will make it back over into the Star Citizen MMO universe. When that happens, I suppose it would be possible for all these alien ships to have a Warbond sale, but until that happens, I would just say no, it's not going to happen. For the limited edition ones, guys. Obviously, we've got plenty of Warbonds on the Blade, on the Cartual, etc. This one specifically, I suppose I was really just referring to this one at this point, or there may be 2 versions of this that fall into the same bucket. I forget. There might be another one here. My brain is farting because it's early in the morning on a Sunday, and I've got to get outside to do a bunch of yard work. So I'm going to burn through the rest of this. The Starfarer also, it's never had a Warbond, and I mean, you're already paying 20 to save 20. That's kind of like the worst ratio that I would say, yeah, go ahead and do it. But again, you're losing money when you have 2 great options above, and anything further down the price stack, yeah, sure, the Eclipse and the Sentinel they're relatively common, I suppose I could say, for Warbond sales, so you could use them. The Harbinger is pretty rare. I think it's only ever had 1, maybe 2. Warbond sales. The Eclipse and Sentinel would make better choices, but again, you're so far down the price stack that you're spending $45 here to save 20. That's just not a good deal. Again, especially since you've got two excellent choices here with the Constellation Aquila that was just on sale yesterday, and the Mole, which will most, I don't want to say definitely, because there's got to be an asterisk next to that anytime I'd say it, but it's quite often that the Mole goes on Warbond sale. So one of these two, make the obvious choice, guys. That's it for today, guys. Make sure you check out the expo hall and get those cool rentals for a couple days. Enjoy the event while it's open, and definitely have your buddies jump on in, because for whatever reason, this patch seems pretty stable for me. Obviously, I've had bugs around inventory and stuff like that, but just flying around, no 30Ks. I haven't had a server kind of die on me and then kind of resolve itself yet. I've played quite a few hours now, and it's actually decent. It's not so bad. No, I'm hoping that it stays that way now that I've said that out loud. But anyway, that's it for me, guys. I hope this information was helpful for you. Zi-Tek out.